Reflecting on what I wanted to share with you today and in connection to this book, I was really reflecting on the fact that we find ourselves today in really challenging times. There's major wars raging. We're still reeling from a devastating and divisive global pandemic. And that pandemic only exacerbated growing inequalities that exist in our society. And supply chain challenges and inflation have further disrupted the economy. And of course, extreme weather events are causing floods, wildfires, and poor air quality. And while these challenges seem really daunting, let's not underestimate our ability to affect profound change through the platforms where we have a major influence. And one significant platform that I think is incredibly underutilized is the platform of events that we organize, provide services for, and attend ourselves as industry professionals. More than 1 million people are employed in the events industry in the US alone, and the market is expected to grow to nearly $1.5 billion by 2028. Millions of people attend events each year, and they put their trust in those events and the organizers of those events to inspire them, to teach them something new, and therefore shape their attitudes and influence their behaviors. Of course, no one single event and no single event organizer can possibly address all of the many crises that we're facing, which is why I strongly believe we need to work together. I just really love events. I really do. And, as a former CEO and co-founder of an event services company, I had the opportunity to help manage the environmental footprint at some of North America's largest festivals and events, where I diverted more than 300 tons of greenhouse gas emissions, me and my team, of course, and 100 tons of waste from local landfills. During the pandemic, when the events industry got completely decimated, I began writing down my experiences and hopefully, redesign the way events would be done going forward. The book came out of this process, and it's full of practical tips, resources, and behind the scenes stories from my own direct experiences, as well as these incredible nuggets and stories that were entrusted to me by dozens of sustainable events leaders from around the world, leaders whose shoulders I humbly stand on today to bring you this book and share with you these stories.